Vencer é preciso, é só prosseguir. Deus está contigo, Ele é o teu amigo, você vai conseguir.
Music is very important to me today because it filled the void that was left when I lost my sight. I am Geovane Pinheiro. I am from Rorainópolis, from Roraima. I was raised here. Until age 16, I could see perfectly. I was finishing the high school, and in that time, in '99, I got meningitis neurocrypticosis from a dove fungus. When the doctor arrived, he told me that the meningitis was in an advanced state, but that they needed to treat it with medicine. They treated me with this medicine, and my body accepted the doses that halted my sickness. And my sickness did not advance, but it was during that time that I woke up and could not see. I had a mechanic valve put in my head and was unconscious. It was difficult. I opened my eyes. I opened my eyes as much as I could to try and see some light. I felt darkness, my brother. Darkness. It was very difficult. I remember that in that time, Dr. Edison, he arrived and told me, Giovanni, from here on out, your hands will be your eyes. You're going to have to be sensitive to live. But for me in that moment, it seemed impossible. But it isn't impossible. It is not impossible because the man who trusts in God is capable to surpass all barriers. So I became capable. In the year 2000, I met a person who gave me an idea. He told me, Giovanni, you need to be strong, my friend. Buy a guitar. I told him, a guitar? How am I going to learn to play without seeing? He told me, you continue being the same, Giovanni. You only lost one of your senses. Of the many that you have, you are capable. And I bought a guitar, and I started to play my first chords. When I started playing my first chords, I felt a great emotion within me. I felt, once again, a dream within me. I dreamed of one day being able to make my own recording. It was then when my life started going back to normal. And after that, I learned to play guitar, I learned to play the keyboard. And now in 2013, I met a teacher from Saquarema, Rio de Janeiro, and he invited me to record his CD, and he told me that he could get me in with MCK in Sao Paulo, and I grasped the opportunity. So we recorded the CD. I already had many compositions. The CD is blessed, and the victory arrives. It may take some time, because victory only arrives at the time that God wants it to arrive. Sometimes when I'm playing or singing, I forget that I cannot see. That is why music is so important to me. This is my mother. This is where I live. This is a blessing. The CD is here. It was a blessing from God. Today, I feel like a conqueror before so many situations that seemed impossible. Let's check out a little more. Inside here, I can walk by myself. I'm already familiar with it. In here, I can carry on a normal life. I walk alone. I fish. Look, this line. Here is my guide to get to the pond, to fish. Because I don't see the path, but I feel it. Here we are. I always come here. I fish, and I'm happy here, you know? I never saw this pond. It was built after I could not see. But I can imagine how it is. From being a singer, I went on to be a fisherman. I made this net myself. This is how I live here. I am happy here because God is a faithful God, and He makes us happy when we trust in Him.